Attention passionate Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Buffalo Bills' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Buffalo Bills fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Let's get to the news, all right. Bills Mafia, buckle up because what's swirling around the NFL right now could shake up the entire AFC East, and honestly, the league as a whole. Rumors are swirling about a blockbuster trade that could potentially send San Francisco 49ers linebacker Fred Warner straight to Buffalo. Yeah, you heard that right. Fred Warner, one of the most intelligent sideline-to-sideline linebackers in the league, could be donning the Bills' colors very soon. And if this deal goes through, it's not just a minor addition, it's a game changer, a move that could propel Buffalo into even higher contention and threaten the current status quo of the AFC. So let's break down what's happening behind the scenes. According to Insider Buzz via Rossini, the 49ers are exploring trade options for Warner, who's been a cornerstone of their defense. Now, the 49ers are currently sitting at 9-6 in what's shaping up to be a competitive NFC West, but they're facing some financial constraints with a cap hit of around $27 million. With Purdy's EPA pass at plus 0.24, they're focused on maintaining a strong defensive core, especially after a season where they generated 19 sacks. But the problem they're facing is that they're also looking at their cap situation, and with a roster that's been hit by injuries, including some significant ones on the defensive line, they're considering moving Warner to free up some space and bolster their future draft plans. Now that's where it gets really interesting for Bills fans. The Bills, sitting comfortably at 11-4 and eyeing a deep playoff run, are reportedly eyeing Warner as a perfect fit for their defense. Why? Because Warner isn't just your average linebacker. This guy is a true sideline-to-sideline maestro, someone who can stabilize the middle of your defense and enhance all aspects of your front seven. This season, Warner has been nothing short of phenomenal, racking up 105 tackles, adding 4 interceptions, and forcing 12 pass deflections. His PFF grade is a stellar 91.5, and he's been a tackle winner at an impressive 89% clip. His EPA per target is 19, showing how he's a disruptive force in coverage, and he's been trusted on the field for 450 coverage snaps. Warner's career totals include 850 tackles, 15 picks, and a career PFF grade of 90. That's elite. And let's talk about the impact he could have on the Bills' defense. Buffalo's linebacker unit has been solid but not quite at the top-tier level yet, especially with Milano out for about 5 weeks due to a knee injury. Bringing in Warner would be like adding a chess master to your defense. His presence would elevate the entire unit, especially in coverage, where currently the Bills rank around 15th in the league in giving up passing yards. Warner's addition could boost tackles in open field by about 13%, and his football IQ, estimated to be around plus 22% in terms of impact, would allow the Bills to run a more aggressive, disciplined, and disruptive scheme. It's a significant upgrade that could push Buffalo's defense into the top 5 in the league. Looking back at history, we've seen trades like this before. Think of what happened with Bobby Wagner when he moved to the Rams in 2022. That trade brought about a huge boost to their run defense and tackling numbers. Wagner finished the season with over 130 tackles, elevating that Rams defense and making them more competitive. If Buffalo pulls off a similar move with Warner, it's not just about adding a great linebacker. It's about transforming the entire defensive philosophy, making it tougher for opponents to pick apart the Bills' secondary, and controlling the pace of games more effectively. Now, let's get specific about how Warner's presence could influence the Bills' playoff push. His ability to create turnovers with an average of +1. 3 takeaways per game this season, combined with his knack for making game-changing plays, can't be overstated. He's a proven difference-maker in clutch moments, much like other elite defenders who flip the script in high-stakes games. Buffalo, already known for its explosive offense led by Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and a dynamic running game, would gain a defensive leader who can make the tough tackles, cover tight ends and running backs in the passing game, and provide that veteran savvy that's missing when Milano is sidelined. This move also has a strategic impact on the Bills' Super Bowl odds. Currently, the betting markets have Buffalo at +500, but But if Warner joins the fold, some projections suggest those odds could shorten dramatically, possibly to plus 250. That's because Warner's leadership and skill set would give the Bills a better shot at closing out games, especially in the playoffs where every possession counts. His leadership on the field, his football IQ, and his ability to elevate the defense's overall performance could be the X factor that pushes Buffalo over the top against tough opponents like Kansas City, Cincinnati, or Jacksonville. Now, it's not just about what Warner can bring on the field. It's also about what this move signals for the Bills' future. Buffalo has been building a championship-caliber roster, but their linebacker position has been a bit of a question mark. With Milano's injury, the need for a playmaker with Warner's skill set becomes even more urgent. If the Bills can pull off this trade, it's a clear statement that they're all in on maximizing their Super Bowl window. They're willing to make bold moves, invest in the present, and set themselves up for sustained success. Plus, with the cap situation in mind, this could be a smart move to push the team over the edge without long-term cap penalties if structured correctly. Of course, there are skeptics. Some might say that trading for Warner could be risky, especially given the 49ers' skepticism about losing him without a strong return. The 49ers might demand a hefty package, perhaps a first-round pick along with a second, and that's a steep price for a linebacker, but one that could be justified if it helps secure a Super Bowl title. The Bills, with their current roster and playoff aspirations, need to weigh the cost against the potential reward. If they can get Warner, it would be a move that makes their defense markedly better and sends a clear message to the rest of the league that Buffalo is all in. Looking ahead, this potential trade also signals a shift in how the Bills are approaching their offseason. Buffalo has been known for their aggressive stance, but this move would reinforce that mindset. It's about upgrading the roster, addressing vulnerabilities, and preparing for the inevitable grind of playoff football. Warner's addition could also influence the team's draft strategy, free agency plans, and overall team culture, emphasizing a relentless pursuit of excellence. So, Bills fans, what do you think? Is Warner the missing piece that can finally push Buffalo into that Super Bowl conversation? Or do you think the price is too high for a linebacker? Either way, it's an exciting time because moves like these happen once in a while and they can change the course of a franchise's history. The Bills have a chance to make a statement here, and it's something we should all be watching closely. And now, Buffalo Bills fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bills. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for all the latest Buffalo Bills news. Let's keep this passion alive and continue supporting our team through thick and thin. Go Bills!